3, 2, 1, and action. Hey loves, welcome back to Catch Up with the Dlotos, where the real conversations are shared. My name is Dloto, also known as Dloto, and today I have the one and only my husband, the top achiever, the best father ever, the best husband ever. Sometimes, yeah, but he's the best. Ne? His name is.
My name is Anna.
Who usually says that's his mom, guys. That usually says that.
My name is Dloto, so I'm so excited that I'm part of the conversation.
Yes. So guys, without any further ado, we'll give you guys 5 seconds to make sure that you
subscribe on the channel,
yes,
and also make sure that you press your notification button
so that
you can get more videos.
No, so that you can stay updated every time we post videos. Please do not forget to like this video before watching it, because it will potentially be recommended to other people. Please do not forget to comment down below and share this video as well with your loved ones as well, because we believe today's message, rather let's say the video itself, is because we're in the month of love.
Yeah,
I love you, by the way. Because it's the month of love, we are doing like a love edition, and this is episode 1. So we'll be really getting vulnerable with you guys, and I hope that you take it not too personally, but understand that we're also humans and we are just sharing a little part of us. Okay, this is not everything, but this is partly. Okay, so without any further ado, are you ready, babes?
I'm ready, yeah.
Okay, so what are we doing today?
So I think what we want to do with you, we want to ask each other questions.
Yeah.
Part of those questions will be the responses of how we think about the concept of love.
Yeah.
So we have questions that we prepared. You have your own questions.
Yes.
And I have my own questions. So the first question that I want to ask you,
Yeah.
now that you have been in relationships and you are in a relationship.
I'm so in relationships. I'm in a relationship.
Okay, now that you are married, and what is your understanding and definition of love?
I was not waiting for that. Oh, that's a big question. I love, you know what? This I have to say. I entered this relationship being so immature. You know, like I said, for me, in the man, it was just J. But now it's more.
It has transcended.
It has transcended, yes, because now I no longer live for myself only. I need to be considerate that there is another person, that there is another person that I need to make proud. There's another person that I need to make sure that I fulfill their desires. You know, I'm always there to share moments where this person is feeling weak. Be selfless, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is your question for me?
You didn't answer, Wena.
So for me, I think the question of love, for me, I can't define it outside the biblical principles.
Yeah.
That that are in the Bible, and also I have grown to understand that love is a person, which is Jesus Christ. So if we learn from those principles in the Bible, we will understand that love is kind, right? Love is patient. Love does not boast. Love does not seek its own interest. So all of those are principles that I then do my relationship with.
Yeah.
So I'm kind, I'm humble, I'm honest, and all of it. So I use then love is that to me. So love is that person, and love is that to me. And then if you then frame your relationship based on that, it's easy then to begin to develop a relationship with someone.
Yeah, do you think so?
Yes, because
okay, which takes me to this question. What makes you happy? Why do you think? Okay, firstly, are you happy in this relationship?
I could imagine if I say no.
Are you happy in this relationship? You must blink if you feel threatened or abused. I'm just kidding. I feel. Firstly, no, I'm not that. Are you happy in this relationship? And what do you think made you to be that way?
I'm not happy in the relationship. What's wrong?
I'm so sorry.
I'm not happy in the relationship.
Tell us why.
No, I'm just joking, guys. I am happy in the relationship,
Yeah.
because I think one reason is that I want to be honest with that relationships are difficult and dynamic, and happiness is a status of the moment. But beyond that, I have, for me internally in this relationship, I have joy
Yeah.
beyond happiness. So because what makes me happy is that every day I'm building something with someone
Yeah.
whom I love, and that for me can bring me happiness. But beyond that, I'm joyful because I'm building family together, and that for me keep me going, to be honest. So I am happy.
You know what?
And yeah,
Sorry, finish.
I'm done.
Are you done? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel so bad. I feel like it was something
Yeah.
that is very important. But this takes me back in the year 2016 when we had already bought our first house in Port Elizabeth. And just like that, within a year or two, we literally were cut off at work.
Yeah.
And from moving from literally not having anything, like a salary from month to month. And I remember that time my husband had before me, he had bought a sound system, right?
Yeah.
Which is his business. Please support him. We'll put the number here. Please support us, ne? Support us for any event. Make sure we've got alles, we've got everything. So, and the business was just starting. And you guys know how it is when you're starting a business. You lose a lot of money instead of making money. So, and I remember at that time, you used to, usafika in this industry, music, and you would ufake sound, from one club to the other, helping this local artist, and I don't know, but in the midst of it all, of not having the job or incoming, and I mind you guys, I was also a student at that time. I don't remember being hungry, going to bed without food.
Yeah.
I do not remember not having electricity, not being able to, a smile on our face. Those essential things. I don't know. And I know that God was there. Please, I do not want to take anything or away from that. I know that God's presence was always there with us. But I was very happy. In the midst of not having anything. And I now can be able to answer myself why I was happy and I was so joyful. It was because I had you on my side. You gave me so much hope, which you still do even today. I'm able to be determined and know that even if I do struggle in anything, because my husband always, has these affirmations. They think I'm very confident. They don't know that guys, I was never like this. In terms of being outspoken, being able to have a voice, being able to be confident, I was never like this. It had to shame poor him that Utiko used him to come and unlock this person that you guys see today. But you give me so much happiness. We fight a lot. Like
Really.
we had a misunderstanding just right before we started, But I think it's all part of it. It what makes us, look, and I look into your eyes and I'm like, I love this man.
Can you see?
And I wouldn't want to even trade you for anything.
Can you see if you, now that you mentioned that we had fight?
Yeah.
Can you see if you could allow element of pride and selfishness?
Yeah.
What would happen?
Yeah.
You just put selfishness and pride on top of your relationship and see what happens. Because it's not that people don't love each other.
Yes.
But the element of self-awareness and pride destroys many relationships.
Yeah.
We had kind of different, not really a conflict, I don't know what is it.
Conflict.
But in this moment, and if I wanted to exert myself to these things now, I was not going to sit here.
Yeah.
So there is something about element of loving the person and also allowing yourself not to be full of yourself.
Yeah.
That make relationships work. And this does not mean that you don't have your own standard.
Yes.
But if you are matured, I believe that I'm super matured. I don't need anyone to tell me that. I know,
Yeah.
then you have insight of potential conflict that can come. You choose not to respond in that way.
And just to add on this, that there is I don't think about corner, and it took me time to understand. And you used to emphasize this, Dloto, this thing is not about winning. So when you're trying to communicate something to me, it's not about you wanting to prove a point, but okay, you've made a point, okay, you can say this in this way, but it's all about making sure that we move to this and there's no repetition of what you say you did not like.
I have been saying to, I think my idea is that when we in February, for me, I always see oneness. That's the difficult part. That's my position when in this relationship.
Can you explain Lendera oneness? Because you know why I'm saying this. In a relationship, many people in relationships, they have this thing, even when I'm working, I have my own man. If I do groceries, man, apparently, and even for married people, even for people that are just, living together, there's this thing. Okay, if I do, because when you mentioned oneness, if Dloto says to me, I'm going to give her the marriage, but now I'm going to leave her with the kids and go and hang out with my friends, go drink and, have a nice time and leave her with everything. Okay, in other instances, you get a situation whereby, in this case, the guy is working and the girl is not working, or both of them are working, but there are things that they do on the sides because they're like, okay, fine, I've done electricity, I've bought food, I've paid for this, and then the rest is mine. Where does this oneness come in?
For me, it's a philosophy of understanding what is it that I'm in. Yeah,
can you say that again?
It's a philosophy of knowing what I am in, like what is it I am in, and also trying to say what is that I'm building. So like for instance, I have been, since I've known you, I have been working for many years. You have not been working, and also you worked some point, and also now you are in your own business and so on. I could not see myself outside yourself. This is what people don't understand. But
guys, I feel like even this thing, you're downplaying it. I would like you to understand this. For years, I have not. No, I need to share this.
But it's not that.
No, but I do want to share it. Because it could be helping a couple out there who doesn't understand this concept. Because remember, we come from different homes and how we are built and equipped when it comes to Lendo Yotando, But the selflessness that this man has is out of this world. I've never seen a person who regardless of who they are, what they earn, what makes them themselves, be able to say, I am literally gonna involve you in whatever decisions you make.
But why, if you don't do that, what do you do?
I've never been cursed. I've never been bitten.
I wish I can beat you now.
I've never been sidelined. And it really makes me emotional,
because this is the principle.
And that's what you.
Other people but other people may, and again, this is working for me, and it's not a plan for everyone. And again, we're not superimposing what is working for these two people for you. But I'm saying for me, Ndoana, if you are into a relationship and you love someone, you'll want to move from a premise of oneness.
Yes.
What is it that I want for Dloto? Right? I'm crazy involved in her development as a person, and I want her to make sure that she becomes the best that she is, and more nearly, because this is the premise of love. For me, there's a thing that if you love someone, you want to make sure that the person is moving up, doing something, is doing something, and that oneness then frame our relationship. That oneness frame our relationship. That oneness is framed everything. So yeah. So for me, I cannot move outside yourself because it's teamwork.
Can we do something for 10 seconds? Can you look at me?
How do I do?
Turn your body.
Uh-huh.
Turn your body.
Uh-huh.
And this is just an exercise. Can you come closer?
I can't go.
You can. Come closer to me.
Come.
Okay, so we're gonna do this. It's not a ritual, but we're gonna do this exercise. Just sit comfortably, Namaso. Get comfortable. Okay, so we're gonna just look at each other. You're not gonna look anywhere else. You're gonna look into my eyes. No, you can't. You're gonna look into my eyes, and we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna look at each other. And then after.
The camera is rolling.
Yeah, and then after you then tell me how you feel. So I'm not saying anything. That is my question. It's not really a question, but yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you feeling?
What are you feeling?
I think I'm feeling. Let's look at the camera. I think I'm feeling peace. And
Explain.
I'm peaceful. Like I feel peace and stillness and love.
I don't know, but I was getting watery, and I'm
Now,
glad
at some
you.
point,
I'm glad you said to me.
I asked. Now, like
Yeah.
When I was talking about oneness, it's like goodness, something is happening somewhere.
I don't know what
Something is
happened.
breaking.
So I'm glad that you said, okay, let's just let's look at the camera.
No, I
I'm
was
glad you said
having that when I was talking about this idea of oneness, because it meant so much to me, because I had to, because of love, sacrifice everything that I believe I am. And that for me is so strong, because it meant that I have to make it work, and against every other spoken words. I mean, people speak about relationships, but I want to appeal at the end. So when you like tell them a basket you want, and hopeful and hoping the banner, I don't try to so it's something, but it's not literally something like that. So that for me it means a lot in relationship. I mean, that way. I hope it makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I don't know why I was feeling so emotional, to be quite honest. And I'm so glad that you said, because I wasn't doing my whole makeup, I wasn't doing my face, So I'm so glad. But you know what? When your eyes are so pure. They're really so pure. And there's purity, so much purity. And at times, you wanted to do indoor that is foolish, or you were out of in your own head, or whatever the case may be. But you look at the purity that this person has, and you're like, this person does not deserve. So at that moment, I felt like, you know what? I want to give you the best that I can ever give you, and I want to make it an everyday thing where I want to make sure that how do I improve from what I'm doing now, because we're never the best, most. So every day is like an improvement on a daily basis. You want to make sure that you do the best for your partner. So generally to me, I'm like, I really want to make sure that this man is happy.
No, I mean, we
not just happy, but he's happy. Or you're just doing your PhD, whatever you call it, and then you're like, oh, damn, I'm thinking about my wife.
I think that happens. So yeah, I think
Is there one more question before we close the video?
No, I think we had said enough. But I think for me, it's like uthando, and people who are in love or in relationship, you may find difficulties, and I think you could go back to your person and talk with your person, and try to resolve those difficulties, and discuss them from a point of honesty and kindness and love. But I believe that relationships can still work, but sometimes there are these other small things, weeds, that tend to come into relationship. Yeah.
Now, before, it's not just only for the month of love, this is just in general, you know, because I don't think it's fair that umuntu funeka athande only in February, but it's just in general. I think before you can be able to give love to other people, you need to first love yourself, as Annelie used to say, that I think charity begins at home, meaning you need to first do work with yourself, be busy with yourself, be busy with yourself, and make sure that before you even enter into a relationship, you don't come with burdens, you don't come as a half person, but you come as a full cup. You know, because sometimes I feel like it's draining when you get someone who you need to work with. And I'm not saying you're gonna be perfect or whatever the case may be, but have a fulfillment, you know, and come ready so that you don't become unfair for the other person and stuff, because sometimes it can have a detrimental factor in a relationship. And you know, and just learn the acts of kindness, you know, being affectionate, you know, kissing, reminding them this is net. Reminding them how beautiful they look, reminding you, you've got a beautiful smile, I love your eyes, you know, I love how you think. You know, so just, you know, affirm each other at least a day. Make sure that at least you say 5 things, you know. Even in 5, you should be saying more.
I love your nose, I love your eyes.
So just affirm each other. And because I know my husband loves food, I cook.
So if you want to invite me, make sure that there's nice food. I will come.
Not my husband only. You invite me as well.
I got somehow you want to invite me alone.
Very careful. Very careful. You invite me as well.
So guys, we love you so much. Thank you very much for watching. You could invite me alone, I can come. There's nothing wrong. Prepare with nice food, I'll come, and I'm gonna give you the word of the Lord.
I'm up for this with food. I don't understand. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. We love you guys so much. We'll definitely continue with this conversation. This is not the last video. We hope you guys have enjoyed. Any last words?
I think for me, the same message that you are able to extend to yourself, extend to others. If you're able to forgive yourself, forgive others.
Yeah. And that's on period, because what Reverend Dloto said it. And with that being said, Sunday.
Okay.